Good day, I'm Andrea Chisholm and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, December 17. $74 million has been allocated to the Rural Electrification Program REP to bring electricity to more deep rural communities. Energy Minister Philip Powell says the funds are coming from the Petroleum Corporation of Jamaica (PCJ). He says the aim is to reach the 3% of the country that is still not connected.
We are going to take light across the length and breadth of Jamaica. Next week, we're going to be switching on electricity in central Westmoreland to show that it was not campaigning, we mean everywhere.
Minister Powell was speaking at a ceremony on Monday to officially turn on lights in Evergreen, Brooklyn and Miketown in northwestern Manchester. The project, which costs over $11 million, provides electricity to 42 homes in the communities. Government is close to introducing new simpler immigration forms to reduce the time Jamaicans spend in the airport when returning to the island. The project is being spearheaded by the Ministries of National Security and Tourism.
We have signed off on the new forms, but there are, one or two issues as always, but we're moving on that.
Which will hopefully make the incoming immigration run that much more smoothly.
The ministries are also working on re-engineering outgoing immigration. In the meantime, the National Security Minister says there will be no letting up in the fight against crime, even as the country is seeing reductions in all categories of violent crime.
And we know that we're not where we need to be, but at least we are closing in on being at least in line with the rest of the Caribbean, and we're not going to let up until we are below the Caribbean average.
Minister Bunting was speaking at a joint meeting with the Tourism Minister Wednesday. It was called to discuss security matters affecting the tourism sector and comes ahead of plans to introduce an island-wide public education program in early 2015 to reduce incidents of tourist harassment. At the meeting, Commissioner of Police Dr. Carl Williams said more police officers had been placed in public spaces to ensure that people can go about their business safely.
We have on the slate some reassignments to be done to ensure that there is tighter management of policing resources in some of the resort areas, even as we deal with the general policing issues in those areas, to ensure that there is a sense of security, not just for tourists, but also for locals.
The Bustamante Hospital for Children was recently gifted with $9 million worth of life-saving medical equipment and supplies. Health Minister Dr. Fenton Ferguson says the donation from the Japanese government will go a far way in improving services at the Children's Hospital. He says it supports government's commitment to improving the lives of the nation's children.
Children are the future of this country, and so every effort should be made to protect them, preserve their rights, and provide for their needs.
Japan's ambassador to Jamaica, His Excellency Yasuo Takase, says his government is happy to help.
This is a clear indication that our commitment to the health needs of Jamaica continues to be one of the core priorities of our aid to Jamaica.
Students and teachers of Dunrobbing Primary in St. Andrew are beneficiaries of a new 5,000-gallon water tank valued at $1.8 million. The Citizen Security and Justice Program CSJP donated $1.1 million, while the school raised $700,000 to buy the tank. Speaking at the handing over ceremony, Education Minister Reverend Ronald Thwaite said the project was done to ensure that the school remains open during water lockoffs.
Having a reliable water supply is a good way of keeping school open every day and ensuring that students and teachers can function.
And finally, the Jamaica Information Service JIS made its annual Christmas visit to the Mount Olivet Boys Home last Saturday, bringing gifts and cheer to the 28 residents of the Manchester-based facility. The JIS team participated in the home's annual luncheon and prize-giving ceremony to reward the boys for their hard work during the year.
It's a time that we celebrate all the achievements of particular boys who have excelled in academics, social development throughout the year.
The agency also made presentations of toiletries and other daily necessities through the support of partners and sponsors.
We're able to get Wisinko and Joseph's to sponsor through the YBA Freight Foundation. The JIS as well, we got Rainforest Seafoods to support, and we even got a wholesale downtown. We're really pleased with what we're able to give to them, and we thank Corporate Jamaica.
The JIS adopted the Mount Olivet Boys Home 5 years ago as part of its commitment to corporate social responsibility. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Thank you for watching.